Labor Day is considered the end of the summer vacation season, and that's why Zion National Park is expecting a huge rush.
Yep, here it goes again, another year. Our ABC4 Southern Utah correspondent Garrett James spoke with park officials about what you can expect as the holiday weekend approaches. Garrett?
Zion National Park is a popular location, and the park is expecting an influx of visitors over the Labor Day weekend. I spoke with Jonathan Schaefer about everything you need to know if you are planning on heading to Zion over the weekend.
Zion is always prepared to welcome visitors, and we look forward to welcoming folks this Labor Day weekend. One of the things that we want folks to be aware of if they come up here this weekend, though, is that it's possible we may limit vehicle access.
That would mean you wouldn't be able to drive from the south entrance near Springdale to the east entrance near the Mount Carmel Junction. If you do want to visit the park and they are limiting vehicle access, you can always use the pedestrian entrance to get in.
So the pedestrian entrance here near Springdale will not close. So if you ride the shuttle in the town of Springdale, you'll be able to ride to the park, and then you can enter at the pedestrian entrance. Or if you're riding a bike, you'll be able to enter at any time.
There's some good news for campers who are going to the park this weekend. The national park has lifted the fire restrictions that were in place earlier in the summer.
Due to recent precipitation and changes in conditions here at the park, we have lifted the fire ban that was in place. We've lifted fire restrictions, but that doesn't mean that you don't have to use fire sense. There are some simple things that you can do to make sure that if you have a fire here in Zion National Park, it'll be one that is not going to be destructive. Probably the most important thing to keep in mind is that we only allow fires in metal fire rings.
A couple of ways you can make sure that you're using your fire sense include if you're towing a trailer, make sure the chains aren't dragging. Those cause sparks. If you do have a fire in one of the designated fire rings, make sure that the fire is completely put out and cool to the touch before leaving it. In Southern Utah, Garrett James, ABC4 News.